The Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter I feel like has been a favorite of mine for the past 3 years. I think this is the 3rd year this one has made it. And you guys don't judge me, but this is the same one I've had since 2021. The Charlotte Tilbury is always going to be my favorite like base product. I really like this to brighten up the skin. As you can see, I struggle with dull skin. It's just my skin. And especially when I don't have a tan, I look even more dull and sallow. So I need something to kind of just give me a little bit of oomph and brightness to my skin. And this does it for me every single time. And it's really nice to use under the eyes as well. My favorite skin tint of the year was the Nude Sticks. And I think this was my favorite last year as well, with just one full pump for now. And then I just like to dot it all over my face. I have the shade 8 that I like to use when I have more of a tan. So I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and blend that in. It looks a little bit light at first, but you'll see how this just blends seamlessly into my skin. I feel like this product is a little underrated. I really don't hear people talking about it that much, but I really like it. I have yet to come across a skin tint that I like as much as I like this one. My favorite concealer was by far the Urban Decay Quickie Concealer. Yeah. This concealer is perfect and it's so underrated. I do not hear people talking about it. It's huge, first off. You get so much product. The applicator is very big as well and it lasts so long. It's full coverage and the finish is just amazing. It's a natural finish, not dewy, not matte, not satin. It's honestly the perfect concealer and like I said, I just don't hear enough people talking about it. It's so good. If you're in the market for a new concealer, I would definitely recommend trying this one out. I also exclusively blended my concealer with a brush this year for the most part. I might have used a sponge once or twice, but I just find that the brush gives me more coverage because it just focuses the product exactly where I need it and it doesn't pick up as much product as a sponge does. So I like to let that sit there for like 30 seconds. My favorite concealer brush, this is the Colé concealer brush. And it just is the perfect little shape to get right in there under the eye. Sometimes if I'm in a rush, I'll go in with my foundation brush. But I have time today. You guys, and this shade is so perfect for me. It's the perfect undertone. Most times, concealers are either too orange or too dark. If they are neutral enough for me, they're just not quite brightening enough. And I find that this is the perfect shade. Not too yellow, not too neutral, so it's not gray looking. It's honestly such a good shade. Urban Decay really nailed it with this one. So any coverage that I don't get from the Nude Stick skin tint, I will get it from this without looking caked up. And then I like to go in with my foundation brush and just pick up any extra product that may be there that I don't need. Another favorite that was a favorite from last year is the Saie Air Set in the shade Translucent Medium. This is the best setting powder I have ever used in my life, and I will not stop using it unless they discontinue or I find something better, which I don't think I will. That being said, I have not tried a lot of powders that I feel like would be similar to this one. Like I have not tried the Colé powder. I have not tried the Wilder from Glossier. And I do feel like those might give me a similar effect just based on what I've seen and heard about them. But this one has like some reflective particles in it that keep your skin glowy even though you're setting your skin. You'll preserve that glow, but you won't be oily. So I really love this one for that. Blush of the year was the Colé blush stick in Dune. The actual name of this product is called the Desert Date Cream Multi-Stick. You can use this on your lips as well. This is such a beautiful shade. It's literally me in a shade. Y'all know I love these more brownie nude terracotta rose leaning shades on me. I love these brushes. This is the Japanese brush. I find these at Marshall's. I have 2 of them now. I use one for blush and one for bronzer. So if you're tan to deep like me and you want a really natural blushing looking shade, I'd recommend this shade specifically from Colé. I have all the other shades. They did send them to me and they're all gorgeous, but this is by far my favorite just because this is the type of shade that I reach for on a daily basis. The perfect shade. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I'm very chill and simple when it comes to my eyelids. I like a one and done glossy, glittery, shimmery shade. And my two favorites this year were the Ritz Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop and the Fenty Beauty Cream Eyeshadow Stick in the shade Fizzy Froze. So I'm going to swatch both of these for you. Fizzy Froze is like a rose gold, and Ritz is like a gold and silver shimmery eyeshadow with basically like a clear base to it. Ritz right there on the back of my hand, and this is Fizzy Froze from Fenty Beauty. I did reach for Ritz a lot more this year, probably because I've just had it longer. The Fenty eyeshadow sticks didn't come out till like a few months ago, so I'm gonna actually just go ahead and go in with Ritz today. This is such a beautiful eyeshadow to use, and it gives such a beautiful effect on the eyelids. It looks like you did a lot more than you actually did, and it's so user-friendly. Like, you cannot mess this up. Just go in with the finger. You see why it's a favorite. Favorite brow product of the year was the Refi Brow Sculpt. I was sleeping on this product for quite a while, and I feel like I slept on it because there were just so many mixed reviews out there about the product. Either people loved it or they hated it, and I'm one of the people that loves it. Obviously, it's in this video, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put it in my brows. I just like to brush it up. I don't like to do too much product because if you do put too much in there, you will get that film in it, and I feel like that's why some people don't like it. But you just kind of have to know how to use it. I had some glitter under my nose. So I put it there in my brows, and then I'll go ahead and put it in the other brow as well. And then I really don't use the tools that come in it. I just use my finger, and I like that effect more. And I find that when I use my finger instead of the tools that come in the product, I don't really get that white film in my brows. So that's a pro tip. My favorite mascara of the year is a very slept on product and brand in my opinion. This is the Mob Beauty Mascara. It gives you really pretty voluminous lashes. I'm not very good at putting on mascara on camera, but I will try. I feel like I was looking a little oily right there, so just use my Saie Air Set, and as you can see, it just takes down the perfect amount of shininess in your face. So here's the Mob Mascara. It builds volume so quickly and kind of out of nowhere, as you can see here. Just like to flick it into my lashes. It's a little bit of a drier formula. It's not as messy in my opinion. I almost got to the end of the video and forgot all about my bronzer because it was hiding over here from me. But you guys, the Glossier Solar Paint in Heat. I think this was in my favorites last year too. I absolutely love this. So underrated. Like I said, I hear people talking about it here and there, but not enough, not nearly enough as how good this product is to me. I love this. This is in the shade Heat. So user-friendly, so easy to use, lasts so long. I've had this since it came out, and I think it came out in 2021. Don't judge me. I'm still using the same one. It's fine. There's a lot of products still in there. And I literally just go in with that same Japanesque bronzing brush and blend. Y'all look, this is real-time blending now. And my skin though, do y'all see how good my skin looks? This is why these products are my favorites, because my makeup turns out bomb every single time I use them, and I know how my makeup's gonna look every single time. They're my old reliables. Maybe I should call this my old reliables video. And I can take any excess and just kind of like put it on the nose area here, down here a little bit if I want to as well. And that was my favorite bronzer of the year. If I want it to last longer, I'll top it off with my Cover FX bronzing duo in Suntan, and I think this was in my favorites last year as well. As y'all can tell, I'm a creature of habit. I like to use what works. I don't try to find new stuff unless I have to. Unless it's skincare, really. I'm always trying to like find the next best thing in skincare or something that's gonna help my skin, because I have such sensitive skin. So I've never really been able to find like a true routine where every single product in the routine works for me. There's usually one thing that's breaking me out or one thing I'm trying to update or replace, which is crazy to say because I'm 28 years old and I still haven't been able to get a solid skincare routine that I'm in love with, but that's for the other video. Westman Atelier highlighting stick in Nectar took the cake for my favorite highlighter this year. I just feel like Westman Atelier can do no wrong when it comes to highlighting products, and I really want to try her highlighting drops that you put on under your makeup or you can mix in with makeup. Lastly, my absolute favorite lip product of the year was the Glossier Ultra Lip in Trench. It is the perfect nudie pinky brown color. I don't even need a lip liner with it, and this is my second tube of the year and it's almost done. I need to go ahead and get one from Sephora as well. Y'all can't tell me that's not the perfect pink brown nude lip color. It's also super nourishing. It's a thick balm, but it gives you color and it gives you beautiful shine. The Ultra Lips, in my opinion, are super underrated. I hear people talk about them every now and then, but not super often, and I love them. So here's my full face of my 2023 beauty favorites. I love how my makeup looks every single time I use these products or do this routine. I know how my makeup's gonna look when I use them. I know how it's gonna last on my skin, and I just love how I look with a light beat coverage where I need it. This is me in a makeup look. I love these products. They'll definitely be in rotation next year, and I'm excited to see what comes out next year so that I can try them out for you all. I hope y'all have all been well, and please don't forget to let me know how you would like me to structure my other favorites videos. If I should do just like a skincare video, like how I did this one, just beauty, and then like just body care and hair care, or should I just go ahead and put all of those three together? You guys let me know, and I'll catch you on my next video.